And welcome back to our weekly Icarus PatchNotes discussion. I'm here with Carl, so I'm quickly gonna hop over to Discord. Hey my man, how you doing?
Doing well on yourself?
Not bad, not bad. Hey, it's Friday, weekend, PatchNotes, gameplay. Yeah.
Indeed. Don't know for how long I'll be able to join for the gameplay, but we'll have a session in there, obviously, to see what we're going to be setting up. Maybe run a mission to definitely carry on with the
The
one that
six
we're busy with.
missions, yeah, the Ironclad
Yeah,
for your extra talent points. Yeah.
correct. So obviously that's going to take some time. Don't know how long we're going to be able to progress with it, but we shall see. But yes, first things first, we're going to do the patch notes.
Yes, we are at week 202, and this week we get the Tameable Ubis mount with his own talent tree, obviously. So, evolved to thrive in the swamps of Icarus, the Ubis can prove a capable ally no matter where the fight is. So, welcome to week 202. This week we are introducing a brand new mount to Icarus, the Ubis mount, which comes with its own talent tree and unique abilities. We also have a quick look at what is coming next week with the addition of new workshop ammo, a couple of notable improvements, fix an issue with juvenile creatures not being in the correct state upon prospect reload, and also fix an issue with mounts not looking at nearby players correctly. Never had and don't recall having had an issue with either of those, but okay.
Well, I mean, the mounts might look elsewhere. I mean, you could consider it saw something in the distance and it's paying attention elsewhere. It's not always having to pay attention to the player. So, visually
Yeah,
speaking, I don't think you would have noticed whether or not it is or isn't paying attention to the
yeah,
person.
it's a mind what they're gonna do, like what being on defensive
Constantly
stand
stare at
and
you,
yeah,
or just constantly stare at you. It's like, no, that's not what you want. That's not what an animal does.
occasionally they will look at you, but
Occasionally, yeah, like I said, it may be, yeah, they'll notice you're there, but sounds like what they're mentioning is that it's a bug where it never did, which yet again you wouldn't really care about because you're busy doing your own thing. But yeah, all right, carry on.
this week we get a new mount, the Ubis. Starting this week, Ubis creatures in the swamp biome, so Prometheus, will now have a chance to spawn with juveniles that follow their parents around. Similar to the Tusker or the Moa, these juveniles can be captured by defeating the parents and brought back to your base where you can raise them into a fully grown Ubis mount. Now, the Ubis mount can use all the same saddles as the Moa. While slightly slower than the Moa, it does feature unique traits that can be unlocked as it levels up. Like all our mounts, the Ubis has its own talent tree, focused on swamp survival and poison resistance. It can also learn a special talent that enables it to attack while being ridden, making it a more combat-oriented mount. Obviously, you'll have to be on Prometheus for this, and since gameplay is going to be in Styx, I'll be testing out the new Ubis mount tomorrow in solo play. Now, mounts and tames, along with the testing, skill tree development, and asset creation, take a considerable amount of time to design and balance. Because of this, we are very intentional about when and how we add new mounts and tames. Each edition is meant to offer a distinct experience and not just serve as a reskinned version of an existing creature. Next week, we're going to get the 5.56mm chuck ammo. Next week, we're going to be adding chuck ammo to the workshop, 5.56mm, rounding out the ammo available in the workshop so players can quickly bring down assault rifle ammo in exchange for Ren.
Not a bad idea, but you're
Well,
still not able to buy bolts in the workshop.
So
Oh, no, you can. No, you can't.
firearms
You can't.
firing 5.56 mil ammo is planet side crafted. Or do we have?
Correct.
Or do we have
No, we
the?
don't.
No, that is the
With that
Chuck
seven,
rifle,
mm,
isn't there?
fair point. We do actually have it, but it doesn't shoot 5.56.
We have the shotgun.
Yeah, so but I recall I bought the Chuck rifle
Workshop.
as well, and I used it a little bit, and then I was like, oh no, the kinetic rifle is better, and the kinetic
Yep.
rifle uses 7 by 62,
7.62.
whatever. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So
Or does it use the
interesting.
5.56?
I don't think so. Chuck doesn't use it, as far as I know.
Now there is a Chuck rifle.
The
So
assault rifle.
not a legendary, but a workshop one.
Yeah, and we bought it, and it
Yeah.
uses 7 by 62, if I'm not mistaken, because it's like a rifle, not an assault rifle, carbide, not a carbide, assault carbide, or I mean, a assault carbine can shoot the 9mm, but it's not an assault rifle.
The SMG shoots the 9mm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but there is no Chuck SMG, and as far as I know, there's the pistol, obviously, that shoots the 9mm.
So
There's the
okay, so
Chuck.
we
Well,
get
maybe it was the Chuck shot. No, no, I didn't buy a shot.
no.
Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It would be
Test it out.
interesting if there would be workshop 5.56 mil ammo, but no workshop gun use in it.
Well, that's what I think currently is going to be the situation.
Maybe we
And I
will
think,
see.
and I think this is just, oh, you can buy it if you need it. It doesn't say that the Czech rifle is 5.56. It says that, oh, we're rounding off the things, and now you can buy all the bullets from the station. However, you're still not able to buy bolts.
One would say you first introduce the firearms in the workshop with planet-side crafted ammo, and then you introduce the workshop ammo for the gun.
True, agreed. That
The
makes
other way
sense.
around would not make sense.
Well,
So,
it's just like I said, it's just an ease of access to the ammunition. So yet again, if you've
yeah.
actually managed to craft an assault carbide or the, exactly
Now you
the
get
assault
what?
carbide.
25 rounds.
Yeah, so you can just as well have, used the gunpowder and made the rifle rounds using whatever. So
Exactly.
it's a little bit of a really mute, non-necessary, non-sensible change unless the Chuck rifle uses 5.56, which I doubt it does.
I don't know. We'll have a look when we go into gameplay. We can quickly look in
we got the
the workshop.
because we got the 7.62 mil ammo from the workshop, and that's the one we used. Period.
Like I said, we'll have a look when we go into gameplay.
Yeah.
Now, your support makes these updates possible. So if you enjoy the Great Hunts with these new legendary weapons, you can go for the Great Hunts campaign bundle, which will include the Great Hunts campaigns itself and Styx and Prometheus. Or if you have the maps already, go for the Great Hunts DLC itself. Or you're going to be like, you know what, let's just go for the full suite. Dynamic bundle. So if you want to support it, consider buying one of the DLCs. It's going to help them out. Now for the new content. Decrease the size of the juvenile Ubis from 0.7 times the size of an adult Ubis to 0.6 times. Initially, indeed, it was a bit hard to discern which one is a juvenile, which one is an adult. It's a bit clearer now. Now, the Ubis, juveniles and mounts are now immune to the swamp water debuff. Nice, so you keep your speed in the swamp. Would be interesting to see, because they're slightly slower than the normal mower, but they don't suffer from the swamp water debuff. Would be interesting to see which one is actually faster in the swamp then. So we'll have to look at the hard numbers, because I comparing like race side by side, so many factors that can influence the speed. Let's see, more Ubis mount stuff. Swampbird is Ubis. More Ubis, a whole lot of in the new Ubis work. Your speed increased. Less fire resistance, make sure, since it is a swamp animal. which are supposed to be weak to fire, so don't run your Ubis into the lava, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is basically all the new Ubis. Fixes. These rows in the database can now specify multiple supported mount types for creatures that share the same skeleton, i.e. MOA, Arctic MOA, Ubis. Fixed regression, which prevented mounts from looking at nearby NPCs players. Yeah, indeed. Looking at you, staring at you.
Oh, so they were constantly staring at you.
And now they're staring at you again. They fixed the regression, which prevented them from looking at the nearby players.
Okay, got it.
So if they're right in front of you, they're gonna be staring you in their face.
Okay, alright, makes sense.
Fixed a bug where juveniles which were set to wander would reload in a follow state without a leader, preventing them from doing anything at all. And you reload the game and they're now following, but they're following nothing, so they're basically not doing anything. Remove debug print from the sign base. Okay, never noticed that one. Future content, our favorite part. There's more, quite a bit of talk, quite a couple of bullet points about the player landing pads in Eden. We're finally gonna get our landing pads, so we can one, determine where exactly our dropship is gonna land, and two, gonna prevent the surrounding buildings from taking damage, hopefully.
Well, that sounds good.
Let's see. Player craftable landing pads.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, it's been so long since I've been mentioning these things. It's, you know, it's delayed by who knows how long. And
Yeah.
it's just like, yeah, land here. It's like, oh, great. If it's within a distance of calling down a, you know, drop pod around one's base, that you just build a small platform and it will always just land there. But yeah, it's been mentioned so many times for so long.
Well, yeah,
Taking
this
whatever
is.
stage it wants.
So they were talking at some point about the landing pads for the pods and also for the cargo pods. So for the player dropships and for the cargo pods. I still hold a hope that they will actually include these in Elysium. These Horizons. Worm Queen fixed flying to ground transition, and the Queen now submerges properly. So it's going to be underground and on the ground and flying in the air. Quite versatile.
Sounds about right.
Okay, let's see.
What? Fix the drop pod offsets when using drop pod grenades to land in Eden. Oh, the grenades. Got it.
Yeah, they
bring
don't
down,
always land in the exact spot where the grenade is dropping.
It's not supposed to be an exact spot. It's more like a guideline on, hey, I want one pod, and please bring it down. So
Yeah.
That is what it is.
Let's see. Desert Bounder, lithium pickaxe, lithium tools, basically. Change the logic for the Eden landing pads when not in open world. Don't use on first mission. When not in open world. Okay, so you are still going to be able to do the Eden missions or the Elysium missions in the old style, dropping down fresh. Cool.
Could be, yeah.
Okay. The Queen added half ground melee animations. Will now try to melee attack you if you're in range before it does the ranged attacks. It's going to be interesting to see how this fight is gonna go.
Yeah. So it's basically going to be up in the air, but we've rated some things. But yeah, diving, flying, slow moving. You know, we'll see. I mean, it is what it is.
Added
I see
icons
there's
for the
obviously
lithium tools and weapons.
see that indeed. And
Let's see.
some
There
access
was
door changes, probably mission based. You know, can't open it until certain mission objectives are completed. Perhaps we'll have to see.
remove
And some
cleanup
mission
logic
changes.
on the story Elysium Story 3 locate quest. Is that is triggered once the first door is opened and deletes the interior content shortly afterwards, blocking the mission completion. Oops. Instead is now moved to the end of the records quest, which is essentially the end of the entire mission, doing the cleanup. So if we wanna grab stuff from the interior, we should do it before we finish that, before we finish that mission.
Makes sense.
Need to lock second access door, otherwise previous step completion is irrelevant. Gate second door unlock behind the timer to allow the dialogue to play. Lock, then unlock first access door to update status light. Green and red. Yeah. Add locked and unlocked red and green status light for the access door. Separated the tier 4 landing pad into two meshes, one concrete and another metal. So if we're gonna be able to craft one of the landing pads ourselves, concrete base and a metal. I mean, kind of looks like the ironclad we're doing, right? Although that one doesn't have a concrete base, but it does have the metal shields.
Yeah. But yeah, that's by the looks of it about it.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot in this patch notes today.
Which is also good. I mean, you can't make lots of changes every time, so.
That is true. That is true. And also it means it's a short patch notes, which means there's more time left over for gameplay.
Indeed. That makes sense.
Okay, so I'm gonna do stream outro and I'll be back with you in a sec.
Indeed.
So yeah, like I said, very short patch notes today. We are gonna take a 10-15 minute break and then we will continue our Styx campaigns, Styx operations, sorry. I'll do the whole Ubis mount tomorrow during solo gameplay, no worries. For now though, thanks for being here. I hope you enjoyed us going through the patch notes. We do this every week. And yeah, we're gonna take a short break, so I hope I will see you folks in a 10-15 minutes in our new gameplay stream.